Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic, in here, and we're doing another request. Another wonderful request from you, my wonderful fans, or at least people that want to know things about the cartoons, and you're actually just the fans of the cartoons themselves. Fair enough, I say unto thee. Fair enough. This is a Bear for Punishment, as requested by Dr. Jim Sylvester. And he also pointed something out to me that I never noticed about this cartoon before. Right next to Papa Bear's bed, you can see is the Kinsey Report at some point. Or maybe that's in the other cartoon. Maybe it was one of those ones on the floor there. The Kinsey Report is a report on human male and female sexual behaviors. Now, this cartoon is noteworthy for a number of reasons. Probably the best one being that it's so funny and brilliant. It's one of the only cartoons that's not done with Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc is not present, and this is a return. This is a second cartoon for these characters. The original being Bugs Bunny and the Three Bears. That Chuck did, and when Schlesinger, this is an Eddie Seltzer cartoon, but Schlesinger was producing these cartoons when they did the original one, and that's Billy Bletcher there doing the voice of Papa Bear.
It's Father's Day, dear.
And that's, of course, B. Benaderet. And Mel did the character of the Father Bear, Papa Bear, in the original, so... Want breakfast in bed? I hate breakfast in bed.
Father's Day, Henry.
Breakfast in bed for...
I love these characters. So let's get in. You know, I've played the clips of Billy Bletcher on earlier commentaries, so I feel pretty well like you guys know Billy Bletcher. But these other two characters, Mama Bear and Junior Bear, Stan Freberg. Stan Freberg is a force unto his own. He's, well, let's just start with it from my perspective, because the first time I'd ever heard of Stan Freberg was a show that was on in the 80s, very, very briefly, if you're a Disney Channel kid especially, called The Wuzzles.
And I will shave you.
I'm sorry, but that's Stan Freberg playing him. And the first time I ever heard him was he was narrating this Disney cartoon called The Wuzzles, which was kind of a precursor to Gummy Bears, but it was actually on at the same time. Probably the best way to get an idea of what he sounded like, it was his actual voice as a narrator. Here's him. He narrated that show, and he also narrated the Books on Tape. Such a dark joke. I love that. Putting the thing over the cave thinking he died. But the Wuzzles Books on Tape. And he even did the intro. So here's what he sounded like when he did that.
This is the story of Hoppopotamus Goes to Hollywood. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear the chimes ring like this. Let's begin now.
So that's him. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the cartoon. This cartoon is... thank you, Dr. Sylvester, for requesting this cartoon, because I hadn't seen it in a while, and I forgot how damn funny this cartoon is. And I love the way he narrates everything he does. And then I will light it for you. But of course, Stan Freberg also did radio and records, and one of the first things I ever heard him do was Stan Freberg's United States of America. So here he is playing Christopher Columbus landing on American shore and talking to the Native Americans.
Hello there. Hello there. We white men, other side of ocean. My name, Christopher Columbus. I want to take a few of you guys back with me in the boat to prove I discovered you.
What do you mean, discover us? We discover you.
You discovered us?
Certainly. We discover you on beach here, is all how you look at it.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
So here he is doing the,
My paw!
I also love his pauses when he just goes dead-eyed in the middle.
Who is it that
his
lifts
emotions.
me and holds me tight and says, there, little man, everything is all right.
Dead.
My
paw. Because it's not what really happens.
Oh, who's your best friend? It's Father.
And this is B. Benaderet, who doesn't get enough credit for, well, anything she does. But I found a clip of her on Lucille Ball's radio show. She oh, what was the name of it? Yeah, it was My Favorite Husband was the name of the show. It was on 11/13/48 in the episode Learning to Drive.
Pardon me, madam, but do you by any chance happen to be the stupid dame who just smashed into me? Look, honey, you had plenty of time to stop. When did you get your driver's license? This morning? No, this afternoon. Why didn't you give a signal? I did. I know I had my hand out the window. I was drying my nail polish. So there. Oh, you're too fat anyway.
Oh, if you're going to take that kind of an attitude, I'll just have to get an impartial witness.
All right. We'll ask this kindly old gentleman standing on the corner. Tell me, impartial witness, did you see the accident?
Liz, you know very well I was with you.
Oh, Corey, what's the matter with you?
Well, I've had enough. I've taken your license number. You'll hear from my lawyer and the police. Goodbye.
Goodbye, fatso.
Oh,
I'm laughing at both of these things. Oh, what a great cartoon. All right. That's a Bear for Punishment, and I will see you next week.